Good afternoon. My name is Sebastián Estrada, and in today's video, we'll be presenting our final project that is a panel discussion. And in this panel discussion, we'll be touching the topic of premarital sex. And to take this topic, I have the visit of three important people. First, the psychologist, Angie Gradis. We have a student of second year of San Morano, Luis Andrés Castellanos. And we also have a counselor, Freddy Ernesto Enriquez. So before we start the panel discussion, I'll give a really brief introduction. So premarital sex is just known as two people not engaged or married, just doing sex activities. So premarital sex is considered as a taboo, and doing so will lead to heavy punishments. In old times, the premarital sex was punished by taking their lives. So to begin the panel discussion, first I will ask Luis Andrés Castellanos what does he think about the premarital sex.
Okay, I think that it is a necessity having sex with someone to express yourself, and now is not known as a taboo, so you have to think that is more to express your feelings and create a better relationship with your partner.
So Angie, would you tell me how premarital sex can affect psychologically?
First of all, having a psychological relation with someone leads to greater emotional react and connect. In such cases, if any of the partners is not faithful, it can be emotionally disastrous for the other partner. And another case is having multiple partners before marriage results in a need for variety, which can lead to infidelity among partners after marriage. And the biggest disadvantage of having premarital sex is that more often than not, it is not safe. Why? Because in most cases, contraceptives are not used, which leads to STDs and sometimes even results in abortions.
Okay, now that being said, I would like to ask the counselor I don't know if it's okay to tell some advices or arguments that you will give to defend the idea that sex is wrong.
I have been looking for some arguments about sex and how premarital sex is good, but I have found that there are more negative arguments that tell premarital sex is not good. Premarital sex tends to break up couples. We have seen that many times that people they have sex with a couple before marriage, they break up because sometimes people only are looking for sex and they don't really care about their relationship. Having premarital sex also can make you do not feel secure, because premarital sex is something that you have to think not in a hurry to do it, but you have to look for the pro and the cons before you do it.
Okay, so I'm going to ask a question for the psychologist and the counselor. It's been said, or studies have shown that the premarital sex has increased during the years, and I would like to know from each of the point of view of you, why is this happening, or why has this happened?
Okay, as you know, more people today are sexually active before marriage than ever before. And the two reasons for this is, first of all, is contraception. With their use of effective contraceptives, young women do not fear unwanted pregnancy, so much as earlier generations did. Another thing is the reduced parental supervision. As you know, teens are less supervised after school if both parents work full-time and may take advantage of this opportunity for sexual activity. Increased enrollment in higher education means that a a lot of young women live apart from their families in an environment that encourages sexual oppression.
Freddy?
I think that people change their point of view. A few decades ago, it was impossible to touch this topic with freedom because it was considered a taboo. But the people of our days look at this issue as something normal, and which is important to talk about and to make clear the pros and the cons in order to make the decision to have sex before marriage or not. That is why our society no longer regards that as something bad. Now it sees as something normal in which do not make some difference because almost all the people practice it.
Okay, so Luis Andres, I have a question for you. Do you have a girlfriend?
No.
Okay, let's imagine this situation. Imagine you have a girlfriend, right? And you actually do the premarital sex. In which way can this do or have a positive effect on your relationship? Or what can premarital sex improve in your relationship?
Okay, first of all, we both get more experience in this topic. I think that when you start having sex with different kind of people, girls in my case, I think that you get experience and this will help you because you will choose better. And how will you know if you are with the right girl? So I think that this help you and make you take the right choice.
Angie, since you're the psychologist, what aspects you think that can make premarital or can make that premarital sex ruin a relationship?
The chemistry, another one thing is less data researchers have shown that couples who abstain for sexual intercourse until marriage are happier than the other couple. This is why not only promises stability but strengthens that couple's relationship with each other at a great extent. Another benefit of abstaining sexual intercourse is to experience a higher quality of sexual intercourse that is often missing in couples who indulge in sex before marriage. Another thing is that one can delay sex until marriage in order to know the person better. Delaying sex until marriage often gives the couple that extra time to know each other post marriage.
Okay, so counselor, based on what the psychologist and the point of view of the student, would you say that premarital sex is good or bad?
As a counselor, I recommend that you follow the following instructions. Regarding premarital sex, having sex with a partner implies many things. You are delivering a very intimate and important part of your life. To do this, you must take into account the following aspects and not just closing the idea from one point of view. You have to look for the points in favor and also in the points against. You have to make this decision based on many things and not make the decision in a hurry, because this is a decision that can change your life either in a positive way or in a bad way.
Luis, we all know that many people is against premarital sex, right? And that people that is against premarital sex are always trying to change your mind. With what arguments are they trying to change the point of view that the premarital sex is bad?
Okay, I think that they are trying to get his first time with the right people. Well, how do you know he or she is the right people? So that's why I'm against with that type of thoughts. But I think that the most is that you can get sick with some diseases that are very dangerous, like giving you, it can cause also the death for yourself. And the only thing I can say to you is that take care of you and protect yourself and have a lot of experience.
Angie, one more question before we go to the conclusions. Well, how do you think is the relationship between feelings and the state of the person and the premarital sex?
Okay, some researchers about a PhD named Dean Bosby is that prove that the longer a couple wait to become physically involved, the better will be their sexual quality. Why? Because the relationship communication, satisfaction, and stability in marriage are better.
Okay, so the conclusions are actually going to be some advices from the counselor to our audience that are these four young people that are the first year in Zamorano, right? So what would you tell them about their premarital sex, or what advices can you give them?
As I said before, you have to look for the pro and the cons arguments. You have to take your time to take a really important decision like this one. Because as I said before, it also can bring you good and bad consequences. So you have to base your decision in those things. So you have to think really good what you are gonna do before you do.
So since the objective of this panel discussion was to let these four students know about the premarital sex, I would like to know what you think based on the points that the experts have made. Yes.
I have an observation. All you think, if I'm like a student, I don't have the sexual education that is needed in the university or the school. So what are the risks I can have?
There are many risks like sicknesses, also your
First of all, couples having sexual intercourse always have that insecurity of acquiring the STDs, that is sexually transmitted diseases, and unplanned pregnancies.
Okay, I think I'm in favor of premarital sex because it can make a relationship stronger. If it's only a one night stand, it can, I think both sides want it, so why don't just have fun?
So that's pretty much what we wanted you to know more about the premarital sex, the negative and positive aspects. Thank you for coming, and I really hope that this actually helps you in the future. Thanks to the three experts and the two experts and the student to give their points of view, and yeah, thank you.